Hello, my name's Elena Pop, and I'm the Executive Director of the Eviction Defense Network. We represent tenants in evictions, and we want to help you save your home. Next slide, please. We know you're stressed. The threat to your home is one of the 5 most stressful life events you will ever have to go through. But stress will stop you from listening and from following instructions, and that is the fastest route to a lockout by the sheriff. Overcome your stress through knowledge and power. Help us to help you by following instructions. Next slide, please. If you have a disability, including a learning disability, and need a reasonable accommodation, please let us know. Next slide. If you're listening to this video, you have connected with the resources you need to get the best possible result in your eviction case. The Eviction Defense Network has a 98% success rate in resolving eviction cases. And while there is no guarantee, our success rate speaks volumes about our experience, knowledge, and commitment. If you listen, learn, and follow through with our instructions, you are very likely to be part of that 98% success. Next slide. Unfortunately, we cannot assign a lawyer to everyone. Nearly 4,000 evictions are being filed each month in LA County. We have lawyers to represent 5,000 households per year. Only 1 out of 10 of you will be assigned a lawyer. If we tell you that we can't assign a lawyer, keep listening anyways. We have a solution for you that has had a 99% success rate. Next slide. Through our Zoom meetings, which we are now calling empowerment classes, which take place on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, we are teaching people to represent themselves. And we are having a 99% success rate. Most of our participants are still in the process. Their cases have not been decided. We started this program in January of 2022. 27 households and counting have made really good agreements with their landlord using our program with our guidance. If you follow our instructions on the day of your trial, you will be prepared for that trial. And if a lawyer frees up, which does happen often, we will step in and represent you. We have done this in 12 cases so far. Only 1 of our participants has gone to trial alone, and he won. And only 1 household that followed our instructions has lost. They lost because of an unusual pretrial motion by the owner. So be a winner and join our program. Next slide. By watching our videos and coming to the Zoom meetings, you will learn the law. Next. Get strong and confident. Next. Learn exactly how to prepare and what to do in court. Next. Have your case assessed. Next. At the Zoom meeting before your court date, we will put you on our court calendar. Next. And on your day of court, we will guide you. Next. And if an attorney becomes available, we will step in and represent you. We can only step in if your case is in downtown LA, Pasadena, West Covina, or Compton courts. All others will be guided by phone. Next. Our community is a ship in a storm. We are still recovering from the impacts of the pandemic, and we are taking on water. The lawyers are all in the water, rescuing other tenants. The Zoom meetings are a flotation device to keep you afloat until lawyers free up, more rescue boats arrive, or you're strong enough to swim to shore and save yourself. Please come to the Zoom meetings and remember that most of you are safely on the ship. You're at the early stages of the process. Help us bail water by staying focused, absorbing the information, learning, and following instructions. Next. But I have a notice and it expires today. It's an emergency. I really need to talk to a lawyer. Breathe. Next. Follow these instructions. You can find them on our website at edn.la/services. That's EDN for Eviction Defense Network .LA for Los Angeles /services. You are not in any danger of eviction. The owner cannot lock you out when the notice expires. If the owner locks you out, they are committing a crime and you should call the police. And then you can also call our emergency lockout number at 213-340-4714. If that number does not answer because we are about to discontinue it, then you go on edn.la and get guidance there, follow the directions there, and watch our videos. Then come to a webinar on a Tuesday at 6, a Thursday at 5, or a Saturday at 1. That's where you can learn more about the law. You can also come to our empowerment classes on Zoom. The current links for all of this is always on edn.la/services. My landlord says that they're going to lock me out today or tomorrow. Breathe. That would be illegal. Find the proof that you're a tenant, your lease, receipts, utility bills, an ID or a license with your address, this address on it. Watch our video on landlord harassment. And if they actually do try to lock you out, call the police and then call our main line at 213-385-8112 and follow the instructions there. You can also go to edn.la and follow the instructions there. Next slide. You should be on 19. But I have a summons and a complaint for eviction, and the answer is due today. Breathe. If you have a letter from the court, come to one of our Zoom meetings, any of the Zoom meetings that happen on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday, which is a tenant support group, or Saturday, and we will give you guidance there. If you have a thick packet and one of the papers says summons on it, count the days. The day you got it is day 0. Count 5 days. Don't count Saturdays. Don't count Sundays. Don't count court holidays. If there's time, then come to a Zoom meeting. If there's no time, Google Tenant Power Toolkit and use this online resource sponsored by the UCLA Debt Collective to get your answer done on time. It takes about 2 hours to carefully fill out an answer using this tool, but it also teaches you all about the eviction process. You can also go to a self-help center at the courthouse, but they may not have time to help you. So use the toolkit, and if you don't know how to use the internet and can't get anyone to help you, go to our office at 205 South Broadway, Suite 820, Los Angeles, 90012, and we will guide you in using the toolkit. We're not going to do the answer for you, and we are not going to have you speak with a lawyer, but we'll provide you a computer and help guide you through it. It may be more efficient for you to do that at the public library. The Downtown Law Library is helping people to get online to get these answers done. After you have filed your answer, come to one of our Zoom meetings, either the webinars on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 1, or our empowerment classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8:30. You can find all of these instructions on our website at edn.la/services. And if you want more details on how we choose that 10% that gets services, watch our video on how to get legal help in general. You're right now watching the video on how to get legal help from Eden. Please note that our website is being updated all the time, so it may not look exactly like it looks on this screen, but it will have the most up-to-date information, edn.la. Follow the instructions there. If you want representation in court, follow the instructions that are at edn.la/services under representation in court. But I have a notice to vacate from the sheriff, and I could be locked out today. Breathe. The date on the notice, which is circled in this picture on the screen, is not the lockout date. The sheriff can come any day after that date. They're usually a few days behind in most courts. If there's any way to get your case back on track, we will tell you. But first, you need to follow these instructions, which you can also find on edn.la/services and are pictured on the right side of the screen right now. Again, we're updating and changing. The videos are changing. Sometimes the links change. So you have to go to the website to get the correct links, but it looks about like this. We can't assess the situation without the file. So you have to go to the court, get a complete copy of your file, fill out a fee waiver form, which is called an FW001, and then get a complete copy of the registry of actions, and then follow the instructions on the website. If you want to know more about why we can only help 10%, how we select the 10%, and how to get a free attorney at stayhousedela.org or a private attorney, watch our How to Get Legal Help video. If you're ready to get started with your case and your cases in the downtown LA court, Pasadena court, West Covina, or Compton courts, fill out our online application and then watch our Zoom to Victory video. And then come to our Monday, Wednesday, or Saturday empowerment classes. The Zoom to Victory video tells you exactly how to participate in the classes, how to prepare for those classes so that they actually will work for you. Please watch the video various times, multiple times, until you really understand it. And in particular, learn how to name yourself and learn and draft your personal information paragraph so that you will be ready to get help. While we prefer that your first Zoom meeting be a Monday, Wednesday, or Saturday, in an emergency, you can go to any of the days that are listed on the website. If your case is not in downtown LA, Pasadena, West Covina, or Compton courts, fill out an intake application at stayhousedela.org, then watch our Zoom to Victory video, and then come to one of our empowerment workshops. On the Stay Housed LA website, as soon as you click send and submit your application, you'll get an email with the name of the legal services programs you are assigned for assistance. There's no guarantee of full scope representation. Full scope representation means a lawyer goes to court with you. All of the agencies are at capacity, but follow up with whoever you're assigned. Be polite, don't be pushy, and do understand that we are all at capacity. If you're assigned to EDN, then follow the instructions I've given you here. When going to stayhousedela.org, apply once and only once. And while you're waiting to hear from the agency you're assigned, come to the Zoom meetings. If you need emotional or technical support, please join our Friday tenant support group. The tenant support group is led by tenants that got excellent results by using our services. We should be at slide 27. You may also want to consider hiring a private attorney. And please follow instruction. Every instruction we give you is given for a reason, and every instruction we give you is a step towards success. And remember, when we fight, we win.